Hey guys, welcome to the J-Chip Show. My name is J-Chip, and today I have another review for you here today. Tatara Fujita is a shy middle schooler who has no particular plan for the future. He has gotten through life by avoiding any kind of confrontation and blending in with the crowd, but blending in isn't enough to get out of trouble, as some bullies harass him for money. Luckily, he is saved by a man named Kaname Sengoku. Kaname invites Tatara to his dance studio. Although he would normally never set foot in such a place, Tatara is captivated by Sengoku's commanding presence. Granted an opportunity to dance with the fellow classmate Shizuku Hanaoka, who often practices at the studio, Tatara realizes there is something about the idea of being put in the limelight and dancing where people will see him that keeps him coming back. With an earnest, passionate drive to improve, Tatara begins his journey into the world of competitive dance. Even though Tatara is your average, everyday, shy boy, he does go through a lot of character development, and I do give the show a lot of praise because I didn't really care about him in the first half of the show, but by the time the second half came on, I really started to enjoy his character, and he actually develops quite a bit throughout the entire series. It's just in the beginning I didn't really care for him. Unfortunately, Shizuku was very underwhelming in this show, and while she was Tatara's initial inspiration, during the second half she doesn't really get the spotlight, and they kind of push her aside for a bit, and I was really hoping for like a big emotional payoff at the end between Tatara and Shizuku, but it doesn't really happen. I'm not sure about in the manga's still ongoing, and maybe they do, but it didn't happen animated, so despite all of that, I still think she was a cool character in the first half. It's just I wish she was given a lot more spotlight in the second half. The last character I want to talk about is Kaname Sengoku, as he was my personal favorite character of this show, and the main reason is I love the dichotomy between Tatara and Sengoku. While Sengoku is very cocky and very arrogant, and Tatara is very shy, very timid, I enjoyed their buddy relationship. It was like hanging out with your coach, and he's like giving you an inspirational speech on how to be the best in the world that no one ever was. You know, it was like that. It felt just like that, and I love him for that. This anime was done by his production IG, and I feel like they did a bang-up job with this, especially with the dance scenes. The competitions all look absolutely fantastic. It's not all perfect. There is some stuff where they cut corners. However, I can forgive that because the animation so far was pretty consistent. It's just they still kind of cut corners, especially in the middle. Side note, why is everyone's neck so fucking long in this show? With a show so heavily focused on dancing, you would expect the music to be very good, and I would have to say it is very good. It's fabulous, as a matter of fact. It's just, in my personal opinion, it's not music I would listen to, but the music really did capture the atmosphere of the dances, and it really fit the mood. This show has 2 OPs and 2 EDs, and I like them all. It's just, again, it's not my kind of music. However, it was still very fitting, and I do gotta give it a plus for that. Overall, I did enjoy this show. It's just, ballroom dancing really isn't my cup of tea, and this show really didn't make me care much about it. However, what I can say is that this show was still entertaining, and it was still fun to watch. And even if you're not into ballroom dancing like I am, I think everybody could find some enjoyment into this show. Now, the manga is still ongoing, but don't worry because the show does have a pretty solid ending, and it does leave it open for a second season, which, if there is, I am open to watching it. That's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when my next video is coming up. Another thing I want you to do is go to the comment section, and if you've seen Welcome to the Ballroom, let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of it, and also let me know how the manga is, because I'm very curious about it, and maybe I'll give it a read someday. As always, a big thanks to my patrons, Nia-chan, Warp8, Stuffy Play, and Shaxra59 for supporting me on Patreon. You guys rock.